guys, and welcome back to my first YouTube video. So after years and months of people asking me to create my YouTube channel, here I am. So for people who don't know me, my name is Alex, alias acheive on social medias, and I have a TikTok page over 60k followers with a Discord community of over 8,000 people. My members in the community passed funded accounts months after months with incredible results. And more recently, my community nominated me for the public award at one of the biggest prop firm in the industry called For Traders. So I flew all the way from Canada to Prague in the Czech Republic to receive this incredible trading award by For Traders at their first trading gala. And by the way, guys, I'm really honored for everyone who took time to nominate me and that you enjoy my channels, my Discord, and my videos so much that you consider that I deserve this public award. So let's see how in only 2 years I went from being a college student who worked a full-time job in a restaurant, getting paid $20 per hour, to being a full-time trader and content creator, traveling the world and winning trading awards. So when I discovered trading, I was still a college student and I was working at the same time a part-time job in a restaurant. And honestly, it was super hard to manage between the studies, the homework, the work, and now trading. But I understood that trading is something that needs to be studied deeply. You cannot become rich quick. Of course, I was as well attracted by these guys flexing their Lamborghinis, their nice mansions, but after a few weeks, I understood that it's not that easy, and what I thought trading was, so I get rich scheme, this is not what trading actually is. So I was staying up from, for example, 12 in the night to like 2 in the morning to just work on trading, or for example, I was waking up at 6 to trade just before my classes started. At the same time, of course, my friends and my family started to notice that I'm doing this type of stuff. I'm looking at graphs, I'm looking at charts, and they started to ask questions like, what is this? Do you trade crypto? I'm like, this is not crypto, this is Forex. Then I needed to explain every single time what it is, how it works, and they just didn't believe in me because, again, it just looks like a scam. For people, trading, it's like gambling. So I was not actually doing anything, I was just gambling basically for them. They thought it's a really bad idea because, again, they thought that I'm gonna lose all my money and go all in. But this is not how trading is. I would never actually blew a trading account because I know in my head, and I knew in my head back then, that since I'm not profitable, there's no reasons why I should go on the live account. So I told my mom, don't worry, I'm not gonna be risking too much, I'm just practicing. Even if she didn't understand in the beginning, yes, she may have doubted about me, she may have thought that it's not true, it's a fake, it's a scam, but again, I just ignored that, and then I stopped talking about it, and I was just learning in my corner. The only person who actually supported me was my partner, and I'm really appreciative of that, because again, this was the only person who accepted it and just supported me in my decisions. And of course, my work schedule was really bad because, again, I was working in a restaurant, and when you work in a restaurant, you know how hard it is. You are all day long on your feet. You almost don't have time to eat, you almost don't have time to rest, and it's always constant pressure to go faster, to do great. I was working in a fancy restaurant, so the pressure was even higher. I was making pizzas in front of everyone, so I needed to be happy every single day. And of course, the restaurants are closing late. So after finishing the close, as I was working after my college time, so after my studies, I finished at like midnight, sometimes 1 in the morning. I was coming back to wake up at 5 to trade or 6 to trade, and to be honest, it was really hard. But again, sometimes you just need to push through. And when I actually decided to quit my job to focus only in trading, this is as well when my results completely skyrocketed because I spent way more time focusing and providing even more value for my trading community and for my own self. So when I discovered trading, I was trying to learn trading on YouTube with all of these videos that was really complicated for me. And after seeing multiple videos on YouTube, I couldn't get my strategy. I couldn't understand exactly properly what I was doing, and I got so confused by all this information online. So this is when I understood that with YouTube you can be profitable, but it will take you a huge amount of time to be focused on only one strategy, and you have no one to ask your questions to. You don't have a community, you're all by yourself. So when I realized that it was not possible to become profitable by yourself, this is when I realized that it's a good idea to join trading communities and trade with other people who trade the exact same strategy. This is when I started to join trading communities, paid trading communities, because again, paid communities are way more structured and clearer, and the course is just better usually than the free communities. But again, it was really this point when I started to become more profitable. But then I decided to, you know what, I'm learning right now, so why not share my progress online? So this is why I opened a TikTok page, and my TikTok page at the beginning was just a way for me to be more consistent. So if I post every single day my progress, I will trade more consistently. And this is when as well I started to explain what, for example, I learned, and when people decided to follow me because they thought I explained really well. For example, my first video that blew up was a trade breakdown that I did, and it was incredible because I really wasn't expecting that much attention. But again, like I said, why I created my TikTok channel, it was just to show you what I learned. And again, if I can explain the concept, that means that I myself understand the concept, right? So this is why I started to explain what I learned, how I trade, and after explaining every single day, again and again the same concept, my strategy became really mechanical, and it entered in my head deeply. Then of course I just created my free Discord community, where right now there is over 8,000 people in this community, where people as well who like me wanted to learn my strategy or just get better can enter, and this is when my success started. So I created my Discord community basically in June 2023, and after that it went super fast. People were just entering, I was answering their questions, my strategy went even deep in my head, and it was just a cycle when I was explaining and explaining. I was trading every single day to do my markups. I was trading really consistently because I couldn't let down my community. I wanted to provide support for everyone who are joining, and after providing support and answering questions, my strategy became even stronger and stronger. People started to pass accounts, people started to ask me mentoring calls, mentoring classes, and after that everything went super fast. People started to just appreciate my work. I wanted to provide even more content and opportunities for them, and this is how, after posting TikToks and being really consistent in my trading, answering questions every single time, creating my community, I became a profitable trader, and I mentored multiple other people who are now funded traders and profitable traders as well. So fast forward to this year, 4 traders invited me to Prague in Czech Republic to receive a trading award. Again, they invited me in September, and this is just incredible how in less than 1 month I could book the flight, book the hotels, and prepare this travel like that. Because again, I don't need to call my boss, I don't need to call off at work. I can just be my own employer, and I can just decide to leave the country because I have the money and I have the free time. And this is just incredible that in less than 2 years I went completely from being a college student working a part-time job to being a funded trader that won a public award and flew from Canada to the Czech Republic. By the way, guys, if you're looking to buy a challenge on for traders, don't hesitate to use the code KOSZKA to have 15% off. I've made this deal exclusively for my community, so for you guys, so don't miss out. So this was my first YouTube video for this channel, so stay tuned for more exciting videos and see you soon.